If you're a screenwriter or novelist looking for a new, more advanced way to approach story, then in the words of Monty Python,
and now for something completely different.
There are plenty of story templates out there, but they have limitations. Most of them only work for a very basic hero's journey type story. Sole protagonist, plot-driven stories that happen in chronological order.
Where there's only one character, right?
What if you want to write something that's non-linear or has multiple storylines or multiple main characters? Something different like Pulp Fiction, American Beauty, Memento, Adaptation, Crash, or Arrival. You might feel completely helpless and can't figure out how to break your story.
How does the story end?
I don't know.
Or you might just want to write a story that doesn't adhere to predictable standard formula, feels more fresh to grab the attention of Hollywood, or win screenwriting contests. How can you do that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
This is the situation I faced when I was writing a script that was a dual protagonist, character-driven story. It wasn't a hero's journey. There was no big villain fighting the lead and no giant external stakes. They were all internal stakes. I was lost. I realized there was nothing out there that could help me structure and write this story.
Get used to disappointment.
So I came up with my own story theories. And that script won the largest, most prestigious screenplay competition in the world, the Nickel Fellowship in Screenwriting. I've refined these ideas to create a completely new way of looking at story that's now available in my course, Black Belt Advanced Story Theory. This is a non-linear way of looking at story, not a template, not a formula, because by definition, any formula would create formulaic stories.
There are no rules, Donald.
It's theories to redefine how you think about narratives, and then I give you approaches to help you break your unique story.
Pretty smart, huh?
Pretty smart.
One of the biggest problems when it comes to talking about story is we don't have enough vocabulary to talk about story at an advanced level. We have words like protagonist. Okay, in The Shawshank Redemption, we see Andy the most, but it's actually Red's story. It's all from his perspective. Who is really the protagonist? To accurately discuss their roles in the story, we need more words than just protagonist.
Very poor choice of words.
In the course, I'm going to give you new, yummy vocabulary to speak in an advanced story language.
You have a vocabulary list for me?
I do.
And because I'm a writer, I'm not coming at this from analyzing a bunch of stories and then giving you patterns to follow from what's been done before. That isn't to say we won't look at movies. We'll talk about The Shawshank Redemption, The Sixth Sense, The Princess Bride, Arrival, Bird Box, Pulp Fiction, American Beauty, The Dark Knight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Memento, and more. We're even going to look at Star Wars: A New Hope in a completely different way than you have ever seen before that will open you up to infinite possibilities in storytelling. But more importantly, like in all my courses, I teach you how to think about story. Be a storyteller instead of just being able to mimic a storyteller. The three components of Black Belt Advanced Story Theory, splitting the lead, elemental structure, and the shape will give you story superpowers far and above other writers. The power to break any story. This course is for you whether you're dealing with nonlinear plots, multiple storylines, ensemble stories, or a basic sole protagonist plot that you want to give more dimension so it stands out as different, really captures the attention of Hollywood. It's a full on-demand video course that comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Become a Black Belt in storytelling now. Click and join me in the Black Belt Advanced Story Theory course, and we'll apply some of this to your story.